Hello guys, I am from Gavagras, Math Hub. Today I shall discuss one question that has been taken from chapter 3 Matrix of NCERT 12 Mathematics. That question is question number 12, exercise 3.4 equal to using elementary transformations, comma, find the inverse of the matrix. Opening of square bracket, the elements of first row 6 minus 3, the elements of second row minus 2 1. Closing of square bracket. Here I have written solution equal to. Let us see how this question will be solved. Here I shall write, let the matrix A equal to opening of square bracket, the elements of first row 6 minus 3 minus 2 1, closing of square bracket. Here you can see using elementary transformations. Here in the question itself, it is not mentioned whether elementary row operation will be applied or elementary column operations will be applied. Only in the question using elementary transformations it is written. Hence, we shall use only elementary row operations. We shall not use elementary column operations at all. Because by using elementary row operations, the problem of getting A inverse will become easier than that of applying elementary column operations. Operation of elementary row operation is easier than that of elementary column operations. Therefore, here in this question, I have taken solution. Here on the matrix A, I shall apply elementary row operation. So here I am going to write using elementary row operation can be written as ERO. Using ERO goes to formula I shall write formula A equal to IA. This is the formula A equal to IA. This is the formula A equal to IA in case of elementary row operation. Here capital A is the given matrix, I is the identity matrix, A is the given matrix. Here in place of capital A, I shall write opening of square bracket, elements of first row will be written 6 I shall write here 6, minus 3 I shall write, the elements of second row I shall write minus 2, 1 I shall write. Closing of square bracket equal to identity matrix I shall write as it is, opening of square bracket. The elements of identity matrix will be written as 1 0 0 1. You have to make sure that the elements in the principal diagonal in the identity matrix must be 1 1 here. Here I shall write capital A as it is given matrix. Here you can see this is the given matrix, this is the identity matrix, this is the given matrix. The method is that here the given matrix will be converted into identity matrix, and here the identity matrix will be converted into A inverse of the matrix A. For conversion of the given matrix into identity matrix, the elements of principal diagonal must be 1. Here you can see 6 is there. So this 6 will be converted into as 1. For conversion of 6 as 1, we shall apply column property. Here we shall apply row property. For conversion of 6 into 1, I shall apply here row property. So what property I should apply? Let us see. Here I can write R1 goes to 1 over 6 R1. R1 goes to 1 over 6 R1. This is the first row. This is the second row. Here 6 will become as 1. Therefore, I have applied R1 goes to 1 over 6 dot R1. So here it will become, here I shall write R1 goes to, the elements of R1 should be written first. The elements of R1 here in this matrix 6 minus 3. Here it is written R1 goes to R1. Here you can see R1 is 6. Will multiply to, here 6 will multiply to 1 over 6. Here we will get here 1. And minus 3 will be multiplied to 1 over 6. Here you will get minus 3 गुना का minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 will get. So here I shall write by applying this property. This 6 will be converted into 1 here. And minus 3 here will be converted into only the elements of R1 will be affected. There will be no change in the elements of R2 here. So here I shall R2, for R2 I shall write the same element I am going to reflect here. So minus 2, 1 I shall write. Only the elements of R1 will be affected. There will be no change in the elements of R2 here. R1, the elements of R1 will be 1 here, and second element of R1 will be minus 1 over 2. It will become. Closing of square bracket I shall write here. Opening of square bracket and elements of R1. This is the element of R1. The R1 goes to 1 over 6 dot R1. So here it will become 1 over 6. This will become R1. R1 if I take here 0, 0 over 6 it comes out to be 0. And here write 0, 1. Like this we should write. Now, the elements of principal diagonal here has become as 1. You know, for elementary row operation, all operations will be carried out in anti-clockwise direction. The operation for row operation will be carried out in anti-clockwise direction. This is the initial point. Initial point from you shall start from the initial point here. go like this, go like this, go like this, and go like this. This is direction. Here you can see anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. For ERO, for elementary row operation, all operations will be carried out in anti-clockwise direction. So this is the anti-clockwise direction. Here you can say start from this place, go up to this place, go up to this place, go upward, go here. So this is the direction of anti-clockwise direction. The anti-clock direction will be applied here. So here I have taken one element. For anti-clockwise direction, in case of anti-clockwise direction, I shall take this element. This means that this element -2 will become here 0, because this whole of the matrix will going to be become as identity matrix. This matrix will become as A inverse matrix. Here capital A is there. I have forgotten here to write. Here write capital A. These therefore you can cancel out. These therefore can cancel out for understanding purpose. So here, through anti-clockwise direction, I have taken here this element -2. -2 element will become here 0. In order to make -2 here as 0, I shall apply here column property. In elementary row operation, all property will be applied as column property. Row property, not column property, we shall apply here only row property. For elementary row operation, all property will be related to row only, not for column. So here I am going to apply here row property. This is R2. The R2 goes to R2 plus 2R1. This is R1. In the R1 I shall multiply 2. This here it will become 2, and respective element will be added here. So this here it will become 0. So on applying this property, value of R2 I shall take R2 goes to -2. The elements of R2 I shall write here -2 and 1 I shall write. R2 goes to R2 plus 2R1. So here R2, the elements of R2 I have written here -2, 1. From here I have taken -2, 1. And plus 2R1. Here you can see element -2. The respective element of -2 in R1 will be 1. So here R1 will be taken as 1. So here up multiplied 1. And for this one, the respective element of 1 in the row R1 is -1/2. So here I shall write -1/2 and plus 2 is there. 2 will multiply. Here plus 2 is there. I have written plus 2, and in place of R1 I shall write -1/2. I have written. So this will become, if you do the operation here, -2 plus 2 into 1, it will become 2. Plus 2 -2 comes out to here 0. And here you will get -1/2 will multiply to plus 2. This 2 will be cancelled out. Here you will get here 1. 1 will multiply to -1 comes out to here -1 only. Plus 1 -1 comes out to here 0. So here I shall write The elements of first row will be written as it is 1 minus 1 over 2, and the elements of second row I shall write here in place of minus 2. In place of minus 2 I shall write here 0, and in place of 1 I shall write here 0. Closing of square bracket equal to opening of square bracket. Here you can see this is the matrix. In this matrix I have applied this property. By applying this property from this matrix I have got this one. Again you should apply this property in this matrix. Then you will get this matrix. Just apply this property in the matrix here. So here you can see R1. The elements of R1 will have no effect because property is related to here R2 only. The changes will occur only in the elements of R2. There will be no change in the elements of R1 here. So here the elements of R1 will be written as it is. So 1 over 6 will be written as 1 over 6 as it is. And here 0 I should write. This is 1 over 6. This is 1 over 6 I have written. This is 0 will be written. The elements of second row here will be affected by applying this property. The elements of second row here R2 you can take here 0, here take 1. The elements of R2 0 and 1 I have taken. On applying this property here R2 will become here 0. If you take here 0, plus 2 I shall write here, plus 2 is there. And R1, the element of 0 I shall take here. The respective element of 0 in R1 will be 1 over 6. So here I shall write 1 over 6 will be written. And here you can see this is R2, this is R2. R2 here 1, R2 here 1 it is written, plus this 2 will be written here, plus 2 will be written here. R1, the respective element of 1 in the row R1 is 0 here. So here write 0 will multiply. So here you will get just an addition 2 over 6 you will get here 1 over 3, and here you will get just 8. 2 will multiply 0 comes out to 0 here, and here 1 plus 0 comes out to 1. So here I shall write for 0 I shall write 1 over 3. For 0 I shall write 1 over 3. So here I shall write 1 over 3. And here in place of 0, in place of 1 I shall write here 1. This A will become. This is the rough work. You can cross after getting the correct answer. This is the rough work. So here you can see this is the identity matrix. If you let here this one identity matrix, so in the identity matrix, you know this is identity matrix. This is if it will become here inverse matrix dot A. So here you can see this is identity matrix, but identity matrix is not equal to A inverse dot A. So this will not be equal to this one because I should be 1 0 0 1. So here you can see, compare this is I and this is also I. Compare both I here. So here you can see this one 0 0 is there, so here I can write the second row, the elements of second row, the elements of second row in matrix 1 minus 1 over 2 0 0 r 0 r 0. This is the rough work. You can erase this one. This is the rough work. You can erase from this place to this place because our purpose has been solved. So here you can see the elements of second row in matrix. This is a matrix. This is the matrix. This is the matrix 1 minus 1 over 2 0 0. So in this matrix, the elements of second row. Here you can see this is a second row. This is the second row. In this matrix, the elements of second row are 0. So here you can see 0 0 is there. This is second row. This is first row. This is a second row. The second row ke all elements are 0 0. Here you can say 0 0. Therefore you can write here. Therefore A inverse does not exist. This thing you have to write here. The elements of second row in the matrix 1 minus 1 over 2 0 0 are zeros. Therefore A inverse does not exist. This is the given matrix. From the given matrix, here you have got the result this one. Here you can see the elements of second row are 0 0. Therefore the elements of second row in this matrix are 0 0. Therefore A inverse does not exist. Whereas this matrix must be like this. Identity matrix. The identity matrix is not equal to A inverse dot A. Because the elements of second row are 0 0. Therefore A inverse does not exist. This is the complete solution of question number 12, exercise 3.4.